Hello!
Hi everybody!
And welcome to another episode of
Masse Art Studios.
I'm Lee.
I'm Jeremy.
Yes, you are, sir. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday evening premiere. We appreciate you being here. And if you're joining us on this premiere, you'll also be probably chatting to us at this moment in time too.
Yes.
And maybe one or two of your other favourite artists as well. If you haven't caught a premiere and you don't chat live, then you're missing out, because it's a heck of a lot of fun. So please come and join us there. Today's episode is kind of back to what we normally do here in the studio. I'll have to say we've still been in transition mode from Oakland to Dallas. And so we've been a little bit behind ourselves in terms of some of the equipment and canvases and stuff. But today we've got our gallery wrapped canvases back from Jerry's. Yay. We've got a plethora of beautiful colours from Goldens and from other places too. And we're going to do big canvases, 22 by 28s. And we're going to be slinging a lot of paint on these canvases. So hopefully you'll enjoy this episode. It's going to be all about wrecking rings and wrecking straight pours. So we're going to show you the difference between wrecking both techniques. Really fun. Please, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. We appreciate you for doing that. It's the only thing that we ever consistently ask, because it really helps us get the channel up there in the algorithms. We're about 6,600 subscribers right now.
Yeah, something like that.
With a goal to get to 10,000 very, very soon. So yeah, super excited. You have something to say?
Yes. I wanted to just share something with you guys because I'm from Southern Louisiana originally, and I am wearing a shirt that has a Cajun French word on it. And the word is couillon. And what a couillon is a silly person.
Okay.
Somebody who's acting foolishly. And I mean, I'm not saying anything, but
who could he be referring to?
Lee is very much a couillon. A very silly person.
I don't. That's not a compliment, is it?
No, it's a big compliment.
Oh, really? Okay, then yes, then I'll take it.
Compliment.
Okay, then I'll take it. Well, thank you for that. We did get it. This is from your mum.
It is. My mom gave this to me.
She brought us a couple of t-shirts.
She brought us some t-shirts.
That's super cool. Adorable. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. Thank you for all the wonderful comments, everyone. We appreciate it. Please keep shouting out and saying wonderful things in the comments. Or even, you know, we always ask, be honest. We want you to be honest about the pours.
Yes, very much.
Every single comment is answered. All right, guys, let's do this. Without further ado, let's get to the table.
Absolutely.
See you there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me. It is Lee. I am here at the table with this wonderful 22 by 28 inch gallery wrapped canvas by Jerry's Art of Armour. It's one of the edge canvases that they have. We love these. You know, listen, you can get some really great discounts and some great sales on at Michael's and stuff. They just had their 70% clearance sale. But all other times we found that the Jerry's canvases are definitely the most cost effective when you buy in bulk. So I have taped the back of my canvas, and I've got these humongous push pins in here as well. What that does is it kind of keeps the canvas off the table and allows me to, you know, use the edges as part of the composition too. Let me introduce you to my wonderful, wonderful colours. So I have metallic cobalt blue. This is an artist loft colour. It's a level 1, really wonderful kind of shimmery turquoisey greeny blue. And I have phthalo green. So this is another artist loft level 1. Love that colour. Then we've got a couple of the Goldens paints. So one of our all-time favourites is the turquoise phthalo by Goldens. And then we use it all the time, which is the iridescent pearl by Goldens. These are just the tiny little tubes that we bought because we ran out of the big tubs. Because normally we like to buy these big boys. This is the Quinacridone burnt orange. You will see that I've used this a lot in some of the pours over the last month or two. And what I do with it is I mix in some of the iridescent gold fine. So this mixture in my pot, which you'll see as I pour it into my cup, is probably half Quinacridone burnt orange and then half the iridescent gold. really awesome kind of color that you get. And the gold lightens up the orange, otherwise it's really, really dark. And then we're using the nickel azure yellow again. Thank you, Susan Shepperson, again for sending us the nickel azure yellow and the gold.
I love it.
Oh, and whilst we're saying thank yous, we'd ran out of gloves. Literally in yesterday's premiere, we let everyone know that we'd just run out of gloves and we didn't have time to get them. So we were barehanded. This morning there was a parcel on the doorstep and it was gloves. Thank you, Sparkles. We can't tell you how much we appreciate you.
Yeah.
And we're using your wonderful gloves today, so thank you for that.
Love you, Sparkles.
Love you, Sparkles. Now what am I doing? I am doing a straight pour, but I am going to wreck it. So today's episode is all going to be about wrecking pours. Jeremy's going to do a ring pour and wreck it. I'm going to do a straight pour and wreck it. This is a comb that we bought in the dollar store. And then as you can see, we snapped off every other prong. So it's like a really lovely spaced out. And I'm going to be using this to actually wreck my rings. Now I've got a 22 by 28 inch canvas, which is going to hold 22 ounces of paint. These are 18-ounce cups. And because I find it so gosh damn difficult to actually stop myself from pouring like lovely layers of thick, juicy paint, I've drawn on the cup when I'm supposed to stop. I can't promise that I'm going to do it, but I've given myself a little marker so that I know exactly where I need, because this is going to be about 22 ounces of paint, which is exactly what this canvas needs. So Jeremy, without much further ado, I am going to layer this lovely pot. Now I'm only going to do one of these on camera, and then I'll layer the other one off camera so you don't have to watch me do it. So, thinking about my straight pour and how I want this to come out, I'm going to start with this wonderful, wonderful turquoise phthalo, because I really do absolutely love this colour. And I'm going to put it next to a thin layer of white, which is going next to my wonderful Quinacridone burnt orange and gold mixture. This is the nickel azure yellow. Then I'm going to go in with some phthalo green, mixing up the colours here, folks. Now I am going to separate the more dominant colours with a little layer of white, because this is my metallic cobalt blue. And I'm going to go back in with the white before I do another layer of orange and a final layer of nickel azure. Now I bet you I've already gone above this line. Not too far above, right?
Not too bad.
Okay, that is one layered pot. I'm going to layer the other one off camera. Alright, so you just saw me layer one cup. Off camera I layered another, so I have two wonderful cups here. There's probably about 24-25 ounces of paint, so that's a perfect amount. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to puddle these both onto the canvas right here, but you saw that we didn't put any gold into the layers. Like I didn't have 24 karat as a colour, but I have it here, and I'm going to pour into a puddle of 24 karat gold instead. So the only gold that was in the actual pours was the iridescent gold that was in the Quinacridone burnt orange. This now is a puddle of actually DecoArt Metallics 24 karat gold. So this is my first pot of layered colours. We're going to straight pour this one onto the canvas. Now when I straight pour, things I'm thinking about are the height of the pot from the canvas as I pour, and then also I might kind of come round. I might do a couple of rings, you never know, that would be a fantasy pour, but I'm going to just straight pour this one into this puddle. Okay, so that was our first wonderful ring. Now, taking a second puddle of our 24 karat gold, Oh, and I didn't tell you why I was doing this, just to explain myself. So, because I didn't put any gold into the actual pour, my thought here is if I have a puddle of gold, once I've stretched this out, there's an opportunity that cells might pop up underneath the paint instead. So here's my second cup. Jeremy, I'm gonna pour this one straight here. Okay, and that's my second pot. Wow, funny that I got such a green and such an orange composition out of the two colours. Okay, so the first thing or the next thing I'm going to do is actually do a very small ring of gold around these pours, because I am going to wreck these and I'd like to drag some of the gold maybe into it. Then I'm going to take a concoction of our own here. Now this is about 50% Prussian blue, but 20% white, and then 30%, 50% Payne's grey, 20% white, 30% Prussian blue. So it's like a grey-y blue. It's not as dark as Payne's grey, but it's definitely got a very kind of dark greyish blue look to it. I mixed this because I didn't want it to be totally dark. And there is a chance that I might leave some negative space if I'm loving it. So this is my flow extender, and I'm going to just make sure that all my edges are covered with this paint. All right, so taking my wonderful tool here, I'm now gonna wreck these straight pours. Okay, you guys have told me that I wimped out in my previous wrecks, so this time I am really gonna go for this. Let's see what happens. I mean, that one went right through the middle. All right, so I've wrecked my straight pour. I literally went from left to right, straight through the middle, so I hope you guys appreciate that. Now, it is our most favorite time here on the channel. It is, in fact, tilting time.
Tilting time.
Let's do this.
I've been in your waters, been knocking at your door. I know one thing for sure, I've never been so close before. It's one way or the other, no way in between. I ain't getting any younger, and you will stay forever a dream. just fall in and out of love. You just fall in and out of love. Oh, you just fall. We stay indoors while the lovers roam the streets. And I know it ain't your fault. You just follow the heartbeats. You were truly my lover, but it was over so fast. Just one thing to discover. Oh no, it was never built to last. So throw it on the fire. Let us use the open door. We're at the end of the rainbow. Now, what the hell are we looking for? Well, you just fall in and out of love. Well, you just fall in and out of love. Well, you just fall in and out of love. Oh, you just fall.
Call me, tell me I'm alive, pull me, fill me up inside here. In the silence of the space, we all find the conclusion, break our illusions, way beyond seeking ourselves. Floating in my mind, taking what I find, how it is to where it's come and why it's meant to be. Dreaming I could lay in fields of Claude Monet. Sirens call my ear and I hear beautiful creatures sing to believers way beyond seeking themselves. Tonight, oh tonight, I wonder if tonight is when I will feel it again. Tonight, I wish to live, I wish to stay. In the light, in the dark, on the verge of who we are, we solemnly reach for the stars. Tonight, I wish to love you all the way, all the way.
Wowzers, this was way more colourful than I kind of really expected it to be. I thought it was going to be very green and very dark with just like pops of colour in it. But I love this. I got the pops, the cells of gold that I was hoping I was going to get by pouring onto the gold puddles. I love my wrecked kind of straight pour with these wonderful kind of, you know, fingerling cells that I managed to wreck. And I really do love the rivers of like multicolours that I've got running through this. I am going to grab my tiny, tiny torch. Looking at Jeremy's face here is scared to death. See, Jeremy, wasn't that bad. All right, I am gonna take a popsicle stick to my edges, tidy them all up, make sure I've got paint on every single corner, and then I'm gonna take you guys in for a close-up. Thank you.
Hey guys, it's Jeremy here, and I'm so excited about this. I got my really big canvas, the 22 by 28, which I love big canvases.
You do love a big canvas.
I do. And as you can see right here, I got the comb for our wrecking. I got my OXO spatula here to get my little edges and stuff like that. And I have 3 cups because I am doing a triple wrecked ring.
There you go.
Yes. It took me a second to get
Now, each one of those cups is 9 ounces.
Yes.
And you only need 22 to 24 ounces of paint.
Yes.
So just to keep that in mind.
Yes.
As I didn't, as always.
And I probably won't either.
No.
So, but let's go ahead and shoot over and start layering my cups because I really want to get started with this. I'm really excited.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here. What color am I going to start with? Because it's going to be the last color out of my cup. I think I'm going to start with this.
That wonderful. That's the cobalt blue, actually.
Is it? I
Yeah.
love it. Okay, I got my layered cup here, and it is time to start pouring.
Ringing. It's ringing time.
Yes, it's ringing time.
Wow, that's stunning.
Oh, thank you.
That's really pretty. Okay, next.
Okay. Okay, let's see here. I'll do the other one right here.
Lovely.
Okay.
And the third one.
Okay. All right. And the third one I'm gonna do right here.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh, so pretty.
Thank you.
Gosh, I almost don't want you to wreck it.
I'm gonna get these to touch real quick, so I'm just gonna
Okay.
kind of,
Tilt the left and the right one together.
yeah.
You're almost there.
Come on. Come on. Kiss each other. There we go. Yeah. All right, perfect.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, pull it back this way a little bit more now. Okay.
Oh wow! Let me just talk about these rings. Let me talk about these rings. You've got this beautiful green and orange dominant ring here.
Yes.
You've got this lovely kind of blue and orange in the Nicolazo over here.
Yes.
And then there's gold and blue one here.
Yes.
Together they look really awesome.
Well, thank you.
Next.
Okay, so now I got my flow extender, guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and put this around so that way it helps the paint move all over the canvas. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
And I'm going to speed you up and you can listen to some soothing music.
All right, guys, here it goes. I got my wrecker and I'm going to wreck these rings. I am really thinking about how to do that. I think I'm going to do something really controversial.
How about you don't wreck them? That would be controversial. I love these rings.
Scandalous. No, I'm gonna actually just go through this one this away, this one this away, and then that one that away.
Okay, perfect.
So I'm gonna start here actually.
Nice and slow.
Nice and slow.
Lovely.
I'm gonna go this way with this one.
I think they always look like curtains once you wreck a ring. No drapes. And this last one?
I think I'm gonna go this way with, or actually, I'm going to go this way with it. All right, that is my wrecked rings. These colors are very interesting and they're gonna be very intricate, like stretching out. So I think I'm going to turn it around the other way since this is so close to the edge because I want to pull it this way first. So I think I'm going to just turn this around. All right.
And what time is it, sir?
What time is it? It is tilting time.
Tilt that bad boy out.
Yes.
Call me, tell me I'm alive. Pull me, fill me up inside. Here, in the silence of the space, we all find the conclusion. Break our illusions, way beyond seeking ourselves. Floating in my mind, taking what I find, how it is to where it's come and why it's meant to be. Dreaming I could lay in fields of Claude Monet. Sirens call my ear and I hear beautiful creatures sing to believers way beyond seeking themselves. Tonight, oh tonight, I wonder if tonight is when I will feel it again. Tonight, I wish to live, I wish to stay. In the light, in the dark, on the verge of who we are, we solemnly reach for the stars. Tonight, I wish to love you all the way, all the way. Naked to the bone, opening my soul to how it is, to where it's come, to where it's meant to go. Freedom is within, harmony begins. When all our conclusions break our illusions, way beyond seeking ourselves. Tonight, oh tonight, I wonder if tonight is when I will feel it again. Tonight, I wish to live, I wish to stay. In the light, in the dark, on the verge of who we are, we solemnly reach for
Okay, guys, I am in love. I think this is amazing. It's like so topographical, and like the colors, this blue is just incredible, and this cobalt blue, and like the gold that swims through here, and what was the orange again?
The Quinacridone burnt orange.
Quinacridone burnt orange.
Stunning.
I know, and it's funny. It's like that yellow. Nicolazo yellow. It's so incredible. It like glows.
And you've got gold cells popping up in here.
I know.
And you only just layered with gold. You didn't pour into gold.
I
think this is stunning. I love it.
Thank you. I hope all of you like it. Let us know in the comments, and see you later.
You'll get your edges, and we'll take them in for a close up.
All right, let's get those edges.
So there you have it, folks.
There you have it.
That was one heck of a wreck.
I know, crazy, right?
Right? Yeah, I really enjoyed that.
I did too.
I love working on big canvases. You know that we do here. I know you love big canvases as it is. But I really loved those colours together. I thought that you got some really wonderful rings, and I actually really liked that you did smaller layers of paint, because you got this real kind of topographical look on your canvas. Very different to this one that was behind us, which I know is your favourite ring so far. Favorite. You know, big, thick layers. Yeah. Whereas on the one that you just poured, it was so interesting. I really loved it. And I actually really enjoyed wrecking that straight pour. I enjoy wrecking straight pours far more than I enjoy wrecking rings, that's for sure. A ring is just a thing of beauty to me. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun. We have a small confession to make, people. We're filming this episode a little late because we're still catching ourselves up. Scandalous. Because of that, we haven't got time to show you the wet results before this episode is airing. So we'll take you in to see the wet results one last time, but we promise we'll show you the dried results from these pieces in the next episode. Because funnily enough, as they're sitting, they're already selling.
I know.
In crazy spots. So let's take you in one more time to see the wet results. So there you have it. What did you think?
I know.
We would really love to hear. We really appreciate every single time that you guys take the time to go and comment, because we know there's a million and one other things that you can be doing. So thank you so much for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Please let us know what you think.
Thank you, Sparkles, for those gloves, because now I have clean hands.
Almost clean hands. Thank you again, Susan, for the wonderful colours. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for the super chats. Listen, those mean so much to us. We don't ask for the handouts because you know what, you guys being here is just enough.
Yes.
But we genuinely do appreciate the super chats, and every time you send them to us, the first thing that we do is go and order more paint. So genuinely, it all comes back to the studio. So thank you so much for all those. Yes. And we've still got March the 28th. The Do's and Don'ts episode with Gina DeLuca.
Yes.
Please keep an eye out for that because it's going to be a heck of a lot of fun. Let's let you guys get on with your evening. We'll see you on Friday for another premiere.
Yes.
And until then, have a great week. Be safe. Go do something fun. Have some painting. Do some painting. Have some fun, and we'll see you back here on Friday.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. So there are some extra special people that we want to say thank you to, and that's to our Patreons. or as we like to call them, the Masse Posse. Now the Patreon account is something completely separate to the YouTube channel, but it allows a certain few of you the opportunity to have a little bit of a closer look at the studio.
Yes.
And there are various levels. So at one level, you might get to see sneak peeks and behind the scenes videos. What? You might get the opportunity to join us on our live WhatsApp chat group where we swap pictures and talk about techniques.
Yes.
At a certain level, you get invited to once a month tutorials where we focus on a specific technique and we do it on a live stream, as well as separate live streams as well.
Yeah.
And for our diamond pourers, which is our highest tier, those guys get to pick the colors for one episode that we shoot on the YouTube channel, and then they get to pick one of the 11x14 canvases to keep every single month. So we do have some people to thank, and that's at the gold level. We have Nate Bright, we have Gloria Solonki, aka Glitzy, we have Jane Klein, Trisha West, we have Janice Pittman, and we have Janice Swansea.
Nice. On the platinum level, we have Leslie Beaver.
Thank you, Leslie. And then at the diamond level, Laurie Finzer, aka Sparkles, who you all know and love. So thank you very much to all you guys. And then also thank you to everyone else down here below at the other levels.
Yes.
We absolutely appreciate you and thank you for being with us here on this journey.